Hello and welcome. In this video, we're talking about the growing pressure businesses face around audit readiness, compliance, and identity governance, and how the right solution can make all the difference. I am Christian Karch, the product manager of ACDI, and with me today is Enno Hoffman, the lead sales specialist for ACDI. He will walk us through audit, compliance, and data intelligence.
Hello there. I'm excited to share how ACDI helps businesses reduce audit pain, gain control of access visibility, and improve compliance posture without adding complexity or cost. Let's dive in.
Let's start with the business needs. Why are businesses actively looking for audit and compliance solutions? And why is ACDI so relevant today?
There are several key drivers. The reality is organizations need to adapt quickly to change without increasing cost or risk, enforce consistent policies to mitigate security threats, ensure to be audit ready at any given time, respond to growing data privacy requirements with strong monitoring, increase transparency by tracing provisioning and deprovisioning transactions, and deliver fast, scalable identity services that meet modern expectations. And there's something we are seeing more. Business leaders, not just IT, are taking ownership of identity governance. They need tools that are intuitive and aligned with business goals and security standards. ACDI focuses on visibility, simplicity, and governance at scale.
So, Enno, before we go deeper, let's clarify something important. Who exactly benefits from ACDI?
That's a great question, Christian. ACDI is designed for two main buyer groups. The first one, technical users and operators. These are the people who work hands-on with identity systems like IDM administrators, requesters, approvers, like department heads and team leads, and operations personnel. They need better tools for tracking, reporting, and troubleshooting identity issues without wasting time on manual logs or spreadsheets. The second group are the compliance, risk, and executive stakeholders. These are the decision makers and policy enforcers, including C-level leaders, security officers, or compliance managers. These people are focused on audit readiness, policy enforcement, and making sure the organization meets internal and external regulations. For them, ACDI offers the confidence that access is managed securely, transparently, and efficiently.
So it's a solution that speaks both to the people managing identities and the people ensuring they've governed properly.
Exactly. ACDI gives both sides what they need: visibility, control, automation, and compliance assurance, all in one unified platform.
Seems like ACDI is the full enchilada. Could you please tell what companies struggle with most before using ACDI?
Well, we see a consistent set of pain points: lack of visibility across fragmented IAM systems, manual reporting that's slow, error-prone, and exhausting during audits, ongoing compliance struggles due to lack of automation, no historical insight, which makes investigations and root cause analysis hard, and finally, legacy tools that can't scale or adapt to modern environments.
That sounds like a nightmare for audit teams.
It can be, but it doesn't have to. That's where ACDI really shines. By offering centralized real-time visibility, smart report automation, and more.
Okay, Enno, what do customers' conversations usually reveal, and where does ACDI fit in?
Most say their existing IAM tools fall short, especially when it comes to auditing, reporting, compliance, and access intelligence. ACDI fills those gaps by delivering real-time tracking of identity and access changes, automated accurate reports, evidence for compliance, deep insights into who accessed what, when, and why, even across multiple IAM systems. And here's the best part. ACDI works with the client's existing systems. The solution is built to simplify audit prep and empower both IT and business users, with no need to replace your current IAM stack.
So, Enno, is there an ideal entry point for introducing ACDI?
Yes, Christian. Use the upgrade to IDM 4.9 or 4.10 as your window of opportunity. Here's the process. First, reach out to technical IDM contacts using the OpenText installed base. Second step, set up a presentation and a live demo with ACDI consulting support. Third step, get the customer to install ACDI base and activate tracing early during the upgrade. And the final step, from day one, they start collecting historical log data for future audits they will perform. This step opens doors to larger opportunities, even to competitors' customers who use multiple IAM systems.
Okay. Once customers are on board, what other areas do you explore?
Well, we usually dive deeper into beyond audit reporting, which means customers want broader control and visibility, not just compliance. Access certification, ACDI automates access reviews and makes them business friendly. Data intelligence, we correlate identity and permission data to support risk-based decisions. Privileged access monitoring. This is often overlooked, but ACDI tracks high-risk activity across systems, including admin actions.
Seems like a lot of information to cover. Now back to the solution. How does ACDI perform in complex or hybrid IT environments?
ACDI excels there. The solution can audit across heterogeneous IAM systems, including third-party tools that support the Ceph format, as an example, Active Directory. This is critical for organizations that use multiple IAM systems due to mergers or legacy architecture, need to build complete cross-system user profiles, or want to reduce audit complexity across diverse infrastructures.
And what about prepping for an audit? How can ACDI help there?
It supports standard-driven requirements like ISO 27001, DORA, and SOX by generating custom-tailored reports. With ACDI, customers reduce audit effort while improving transparency and traceability. Plus, once tracing is activated, available in both the basic and the pro versions, you immediately start collecting historical data for future compliance evaluations.
All clear. Thank you, Enno. So why choose ACDI over other options? What are the overall benefits?
Here are the whys. ACDI helps to reduce total cost of ownership via automation and streamlined infrastructure, to accelerate time to value using ready-to-use deployment report templates focused on audit and compliance, clearly demonstrate business value and justify continued investment by easily tracking service usage and compliance improvements. Seamlessly support hybrid environments. Here, ACDI can be used for both on-premise and cloud-based applications monitoring. Besides the above-mentioned powerful functionality, we also offer consulting services, resources, and hands-on guidance together with our partners.
Very nice. We've talked about capabilities. Let's get into the real-world impact. What are some use cases where ACDI makes the difference?
Absolutely. ACDI is built to address audit, compliance, and governance challenges across multiple industries. Let me walk you through 4 examples. The first one, federal and regional government organizations. Audit readiness means tracking exactly how and why user profiles change. ACDI helps detect automated changes caused by policies or drivers versus manual updates. Pinpoint identity-related root causes of incidents. Reduce the effort in internal investigations by producing clean historical reports on user ID and rights changes. At the university hospital, compliance with HIPAA and internal policies require tracking access to critical systems like SAP. ACDI enabled monitoring of sensitive authorizations such as signature permissions, predictive reporting on leaving role approvers using smart combinations of membership and leave date filters, ensuring only the right people have access to high-risk actions at the right time. In financial services, we supported organizations complying with SWIFT CSC controls and internal data privacy laws. With ACDI, they could provide evidence of data protection policy compliance, use our time machine feature to answer who had access to what resource at a specific point in time, audit who assigned sensitive permissions and whether those decisions were made in alignment with rules or policies. An international retailer uses ACDI for internal compliance monitoring and identity governance. It helps them generate live lists of identities, roles, entitlements, and their relationships, audit inherited role assignments and direct assignment requests, maintain the history of all access changes, supporting both operational transparency and audit readiness.
That is really diverse and powerful. ACDI isn't just for IT audits. It's strategic for security, HR, legal, and operations too.
Exactly. That's the value of centralized access intelligence. It empowers teams across the organization with the correlated data they need.
So for those who are ready to explore further, where should they go?
I recommend to check out our demo site with the URL listed, the online ACDI guide, the PDF guide, the SkyPro Academy, the info map, and last but not least, the ACDI use cases on YouTube. And for direct contact, you can make use of our mail accounts mentioned in the pitch card.
Yes, you can even ping us on Teams if need be. Enno, thank you for walking us through this. As you can see, ACDI is like a Swiss Army knife. It fills many gaps and meets most requirements around monitoring and reporting. Moreover, OpenText is focusing on ACDI to become the center of monitoring and reporting for the cybersecurity IAM portfolio.
It really is, Christian. If you're dealing with audit stress, growing IT complexity, or just want better visibility, ACDI is your launchpad.
Cool. Thank you, everyone, for your attention. Don't forget to explore the demo and reach out for a custom presentation or for further support.